Yo, what the deal, people?
Woo! We sit back.
Real comic book talking. Yo, we about to do this Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. review because you know what? We've done every other season, so.
Because it's a great show. Fantastic show. Great show. One of the best comic book shows in the game. I stand by it.
It's not. It's one of the longest running ones, sure. Yeah, we'll give it that. It's got longevity. It's got seniority.
It's got
seniority.
Because it's great.
Because
shows don't get canceled unless
great shows do get canceled all the time.
Not
you know why?
Hold on. You would let me finish.
I don't want to let you finish.
Great shows
get canceled all the time.
Great shows.
It just happens, yo.
Great shows don't get canceled quickly unless you film in one of the Carolinas.
They get canceled all the time for all sorts of different reasons. Nonetheless, we're here to talk about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is what we will talk about because it's a series, not the series.
Not the series, man. We got one more, baby.
One
more season.
One more season. This season is currently over with. We're going to review it. Let's talk about this bad boy. Overall, how'd you feel about this?
I'm going to let you go first.
Oh, my God. This season sucked. It was in space, out of space. The characters were just, oh my goodness. It was just boring to me. It was a lot of filler episodes. It was boring. This season didn't have to. I didn't like the storyline for this season. I didn't at all. I didn't. I understood they could have went a whole different direction. I didn't like the villain. I didn't like not a neither, none.
Not a neither.
Yeah.
Not a neither.
There you go. You know what it is. It's just, this show frustrates me so much I can't even get out the good old saying. Nothing about this was appealing to me. It was like, we know what Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. potential is. We know, like, I understand everything leads up to something else. I didn't like what it led up to. It was just like, boo. This sucks. And then they forced you to have to Coulson in there. It's like they just forced Coulson on you when they didn't have to do anything. They remind me of when they had the previous agent who was a betrayer and they just kept bringing him back season after season and changing him. It was like, okay, now he was.
I can't remember. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, they would not let him go. I was like, yo, this dude does not need to be in this new season. He does not need to get possessed by this. And that's what happened again. He got possessed by something else that was 100 years old. And I was like, yo, didn't we see something like this before?
He didn't really get possessed. A new body came in. It was like a vessel.
Somebody else they took his body and possessed it. That's what the whole Screet, whatever they were, bats. Took the body. They possessed your body.
Those are something different than what he actually was.
Okay, somebody possessed his body still.
Just, trying to get the clarification before you.
Somebody possessed his body, like I originally said. This whole season was not good for me.
But it wasn't his body. It's more of a copy of the body.
I don't want to hear that crap.
I mean, it was, but
How'd you feel overall?
I really liked this season. It wasn't its best season. I'm not saying that. If you want to compare it to like the last three, it wasn't on that par. Those were 10s. This is more of an 8, but it was still a really good season. Yeah, I don't know what this guy. He
wasn't good.
The thing, you gotta understand the thing about Daniel is.
No, don't understand me. Just tell them.
Tell them. I didn't stop
this isn't about me. This isn't about me. This isn't a Daniel review. This is an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. review.
Okay, fine. So the thing about Daniel.
He'll
come in with high expectations. If it don't meet it, it's garbage.
No, I don't have high expectations.
You don't have high expectations?
Everybody has high expectations after the continuous goodness, like you said, the last 3 seasons. Mm-hmm. Which were 2 of them, 2 out of the last 3 were good.
That's disrespectful to the show.
It's not.
It's disrespectful.
It's not. They've had wishy-washy. But continue on with your overall.
Anyway, it was not at the level of the last. Ever since.
See, now he's thinking about it.
Nah. Put like this: the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wasn't that great.
Oh, now we'll go all the way back.
Oh, can I try to work through, man? Are you gonna let me work through? Or you gonna cut me off? Which one?
I'm gonna laugh. Go for it. Go
so
for
the first season episode wasn't great, and then after the Winter Soldier, Agent Shield took off and just got better. It's right around that area where Agent Shield just started getting better. That's where this around the show is. That's where this season is around for this show. It wasn't its best like with the LMD and Ghost Rider, but it wasn't its. It was nowhere near as bad as he's saying. Nowhere near that. That's he talking about. It's like Inhuman kind of bad. It's not that.
Yeah, I didn't say that. That's next level. You can't beat that. That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I defend it. Agent Shield, I got your back.
Yeah, no. So, what didn't you like about the show then?
What didn't I like?
Yeah, I did it. I jumped there.
Okay. It's no big deal for me. What didn't I like? I didn't like how Agent May was just like she would not be Agent May. Like she would be Agent May as soon as she see Coulson. I get it, you finally had those moments and you love each other, and I really do, but you saw the man die. You're the one. You're the logical one. You're the one who says this can't be this guy.
This is an illogical situation. She's allowed to be illogical.
You're talking about a person who's went through time and space. I don't bump that. She's seen a Ghost Rider in person. There's no way she could believe that this person is. Oh, I'm going to get Phil back. You're not. He's telling you you're not.
She just yeah, he did. That was
like the person you think I am, I'm not. And then when they explain how they just got a body, it's like I can still see him in it. You can't. You just see a little memory. Everybody have a flicker. Don't mean that flicker is going to turn into a. It won't be the spark that lights the flame that starts the fire that brings Phil Coulson back. Okay. It won't be that. Let it go, man. Let it go.
You can't.
That's why I didn't like about the show.
She was Star-Lord in it the whole time, boy. That's all I kept thinking. I was like, yeah, it's like Star-Lord. You see it. You see the face. You hear the voice. And you remember the last thing you remember was good times with him. Yeah. Okay, I understand. Okay.
What didn't you like?
The whole daggone season. Oh my God, there was so many filler episodes. It was just bad. It was stuff that just. I didn't like this whole. I didn't like the direction they went for this season, like at all. Like they could have went a whole different direction, and then they bring Coulson back and they use his face and the whole time I'm watching this, I'm like, yo, who is he?
I was excited about that.
Who is? I wasn't excited. I was like, this is.
He had some great lines too, yo.
I was like how they wrote his character made sense. Like, I'm a different person. You guys keep treating me like this person. I'm not that person. I am this person. Y'all need to get off this. Let it go. I was like, okay, that's who he is. Yeah, that makes sense. But, no. Why are we using Coulson again? Like, you want to kill a person, kill him, let him go. Then I remember, they don't, if you're a main character, they don't kill you and let you go. They're going to drag you out.
You also got to remember that they don't never know they're about to have a new season till, like, right before, so.
Yeah, because it's a so-so show.
That is inaccurate.
It is.
Even after the LMD season, they didn't know they was going to get another season. And we all agree that was the pinnacle.
It was.
That was a 10.
It was.
And they still didn't know. So it doesn't matter what kind of season they get. They don't never know.
When you're on and if you're a great show, there is no, we don't know if we're bringing you back. There is, you're coming back. Your ratings are great. Your fans love you. We're going to bring you back. There ain't no wishy-washy. It's like, yeah, your numbers are there, but...
That's how they treat it. First of all, we all know this is the Kevin Feige thing. Like, look.
I mean, first of all, we know it's the industry. We do know it's the industry, but at the same time, if you're great, you're great.
Nah,
if you're great,
there's always other stuff involved, and just be real. There's nobody who's just gonna say, "Oh, you're great," so we're just gonna bring you back. That doesn't happen in real. That doesn't even happen in regular life.
It does. It happens in regular shows all the time.
I seen great employees get fired because of one little incident. It wasn't even that big.
Anyway, this season was not there for me. It wasn't. Not at all. But back to you. Favorite character.
Sarge. Let me tell you why.
First of all, Phil Coulson.
No, he was Sarge. Phil Coulson is dead. He spent the whole season telling you that he's dead. Yeah. And my favorite line he said in the whole show was like, by the end of the day, I'll be the one calling the shots. And by the end of the episode, he was like, I told you.
Yeah, that was.
I was like, yo,
cocky to the mother. Yo.
I was like,
you called it.
I was like, yo, this is. I was like, if Phil Coulson was a villain, this would be exactly how he would do it.
That's the closest.
And I was like, yo, this is brilliant. Sarge was great. He had the whole ragtag team, a bunch of people that you wouldn't think fit together, all working perfectly, except for the one guy who kept betraying him and not betraying him because he was a punk. Soft ass guy. But you know, that's neither here nor there. He had the crazy girl he was keeping in check, the quiet
big guy.
The quiet giant that when he needed to would step up. Like, you know, I like Sarge as a villain. I mean, he was a villain at the end, but I like Sarge. He was like my favorite character. When he was speaking, things was getting done.
This is true.
And he was manipulating people. Like, all right, fine. If you keep thinking I'm this guy, I'm gonna give you a little spark here and there, just so I can get to what I need to.
This is true. You have a good point. All good points. Man. Yeah.
Who's your favorite character?
I have one.
Not one character stood out.
Nope.
Oh, wait. Did I say something else right quick?
Go.
So see, I'm going to take his time since he just want to be Mr. Grumpy over here.
Damn.
My backup was two characters I'm putting together as one because they've always been one. Fitzsimmons. Fitzsimmons together, I always love and will always love together. It sucks that they keep getting together and get torn apart torn apart. I hate that. It's like watching Charmed with Leo and Piper. Yeah, Leo and Piper. If you ever watch Charmed, you understand. If you don't, it's on Netflix. Both of them. The original and the reboot. But Fitzsimmons, when they get together, they make magic. Everything happens for a reason. And then for some reason, they always got to split up. And then they got to find their way back together. But when they're together, that dialogue they have, you can tell like they were meant to be together forever. I don't know why the universe keeps tearing them apart, but their love always come back. This man went through
bad writing.
Just not bad writing. Because it wasn't bad in LMB or...
And they were apart there too.
Or when they jumped into the future.
They were apart and trying to get back together like every season.
Or when she landed into the... on that other planet.
Now that you brought that up, they are been a part of every season. They try to get back together. Literally every season. LMD season, she was trying to get him because he was the big bad guy or whatever in the suit and everything, good haircut or whatever. And then in the future, where he was trying to get her back, where he was trying to get back there and she was trying to keep everything together. Yo, every season them two are like, after they finally was like, yo, we're meant to be together, get separated and then try to get each other back. Like once they finally, what was it, season 3 or 4? They finally was like, yo, we're meant to be together. When he got dunked in underwater and lost his
brain damage.
Yeah, brain damage and everything. And then after that, he went to find her because they knew then they were meant to be together, and she was on another planet. And then this one, oh my God, yeah. What the hell, yo? Every season you're going to split them up like this?
Yeah, he just did it already.
Is that your go-to?
He's like, where's Fitz? He's like, I don't know, and I can't know. They already did it.
Dang, Jesus Christ! What? Y'all gotta do some better. They
gotta quit.
That's their writing. That's their secret. Oh, we just figured it out.
It's not hard to figure it out. I bet it took you this long.
I never realized it until now. Every season I'm sitting there watching them. That's their writing.
Are you done now?
Yeah, I'm done. You got your whole review. You got it. Go for it. I'm done. You guys already get a gist of where I'm going. I don't like the season. Everything I'm going to say from here on out is not going to be positive. So you go ahead and hold it down.
I do all the positive stuff there.
You go for it.
Real quick though, I gotta ask.
Go for it.
What's your favorite episode?
Oh, that I do like. Favorite episode is episode 10. When that bad guy was jumping from body to body, and she was jumping from body to body, that was like that. It took them a minute to figure it out. Well, even if after they figured it out, I was like, yo, separate, get further apart. They didn't, and she was just like, do body, 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 body. And then they built up the one character who wasn't a main character before, but now became a main character, and then they killed him like that. I was like, yo, this episode is like that. Episode 10, people. That was like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm good. I feel a little better.
My favorite
Sorry, I
episode-
was so negative, people. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be like that. I'm sorry. It's not my character. It's not my character. But this season sucks. Oh my God, so many filler, unnecessary stuff. Why they have to bring stuff? Go ahead. Okay.
My favorite episode. I'm sorry. My favorite episode was the season finale. I don't know if you're gonna count both of them because it's like 2 hours. I watched it on demand, so they actually combined it together for me. So I'm going with the season finale. Yo, when they stabbed May and then threw her, I was like, oh my God, they really killed her. Blood coming out. I was like, oh my God, they really did. They took her there. And then I got upset when they brought her back. I was like,
oh, see?
Hold on, wait. It was like, see, death and living is not the same over here. I was like, oh, so I guess if she comes back, she'll be alive. I'm like, then they said, if you step back into the other world, you'll die. And she did it anyway and dropped it. I was like, it didn't. I mean, they end up saving her, but the way they say it, like, it's going to be a while. Like, she's going to be out for a minute. So I was like, and then when she comes back, she's going to have an LMD Coulson who all this stuff is going to be, I don't know how she's going to react. She's going to be positive that she got a Coulson back, or is she going to have all them LMD feelings where we don't know how this got to happen, and still dealing with the fact that Sarge, the person who last looked like Phil, even though she wanted him to be Phil, always ended up evil. Oh, it's going to be so great. She's going through that turmoil. I can't wait. I love that season finale. Things popping. When they brought my little man back, whew, I was excited. I like that season. I don't care what this guy has to say. I like that. When that strike went into what's her name with the robot arms? Yo-Yo. Strike went. I was like, oh my God. Gosh. I was like, they were taking it there.
That's bullcrap. Her reaction time is way faster. She should have. I saw it back coming. And then it came to your mouth. Bite it! I'm sorry. This is your review.
Who's your favorite character?
I have a favorite character.
I'm sorry, who's your worst character?
And I have all of them.
I think we did that one. Yeah.
Oh, look here. What episode was the turning episode for you? Because this is your review. I'm not having nothing positive to say about this. The turning episode was probably my favorite episode, which was episode 10. But I'm not going to put words into your mouth. What was your favorite episode?
My favorite episode is...
the turning episode.
My turning episode was episode 9, the one right before.
When they were on their way to Earth? Or were they at Earth?
No, they had already defeated Ezekiel. That's when they already defeated her. They blew up the ship and all that. And they were having a party afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
And then Agent May came up and bop, 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 bop.
Yeah, that's how it ended. That was, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I told you to find some positive.
Yeah, there was, the end of the episode.
You like the whole episode?
Nah,
when I'm calling him the Big Friendly Giant, came in to tell Sarge I completed the mission. Came in that joint, blew up the whole.
There was so many loopholes. There was so many questions I had after that. Yeah, what did they get to the ship? Who got the ship? How did they get out of the ship? What the heck happened? Did they get back up to the ship and fly back down? Oh no, they used the portal. How did they get everybody that was in the ship out the ship that was connected to the ship down to the portal?
Everybody, it was only a few people on that thing, and they all went through the portal.
No, but none of them were with them at the portal though. Remember, the portal was in the alien ship. Everybody else was still up there in the regular ship.
He used his jacket. What? Remember, he had a circle on his jacket.
Yeah.
Used the jacket.
To get back to Earth, though.
Yes.
The other ship was still connected.
What other ship?
Remember, they flew the Zephyr and connected the Zephyr to the alien ship.
It's just detached the Zephyr.
No, they didn't. They used his coat to get back to Earth, remember?
Yeah, because everybody from the Zephyr was on the ship. They all went onto the main ship. Nobody stayed in the Zephyr.
I don't remember everybody going with him. That's the thing. They didn't show everybody go with him. They showed some people.
It was only like 4 people.
It was like 7.
It was not 7.
It was like 4. It was like 4 or 5.
It was 5 afterwards when they it was like 5. I forgot how many because they found Fitz and Simmons there. But coming on to the Zephyr, it was only like 4.
Yeah, if you say so. It was an okay episode. This is not my review. So
What's your turning point?
That was the turning point.
Which one?
My favorite episode was the turning point episode.
Oh, the leap?
Yeah, episode 10 was the turning point. When they got down there and it got real. And she was like, I'm looking for something. It's here. Y'all gonna tell me. And they couldn't tell who was who, and everybody was like, who is it? I don't know who it is. She's in somebody's body. I was like, oh, they're turning on each other. It's about to get ugly. And then she stepped out and everybody in the middle. Oh, yeah, that was like that. That was the turning point. That was the episode right there. That's when everything went into high gear. Everything went into high gear after that. Everything went. Boom. It did. The story picked up right after that.
Story was already picking up.
Story wasn't picking up. Story was just like, what are these shrines?
Enoch and his
what
people.
are these bats? What are these things? Then the girl was coming from space. She had to get them. I was like, this is so weird. It's like, what? She just happened to find them. And she knew that they were. I was like, oh. So.
Well, the word about Terrans was spreading around. So she went to where the Terrans they were at. It wasn't she just happened to be there. They were making the names for themselves because they kept messing stuff up. Remember when
No, I understand what you're saying, but still no. I don't accept that.
You don't accept?
The season sucked to me.
So even though it makes sense, you just don't accept it.
It sucked. The season sucked.
Okay. This guy's...
I tell you what, I'll change everything. Your overall thoughts on the season?
The final grade?
Yeah, in the final grade, yeah.
All right, I'm giving it an 8.
I'm not Agent Shield fan. I'm sorry, go ahead. Whoa! Did you say an 8?
I'm giving it an 8.
I need to hear this. Let me get relaxed.
First
let me hear this. Let me get this.
First of all, everything in that season, everything that happened from the first episode to the last episode, all was connected from the very beginning. Even when they was out in space looking for Fitz, because that got their name as Terrans known. Like the Terrans are in space and they're making noise. Mm-hmm. That noise led Ezekiel there, which got Ezekiel to Earth, which Sarge was already fighting because she knew she already had Shrike there, and he was already coming to Earth to get that started. Mm-hmm. So that was that. So all of that led to that, and then when she got to Earth, bringing back all the way to the beginning of the monoliths, got all 3 monoliths. The stuff that happened in the season before, bringing that apart, came to like it connected everything. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then you think like, all right, Enoch and his people, all right, when we left, like, all right, that's the end of that. But the whole time they were setting all of that up for them to be the big guys at the for what's going to be next season 7. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, even though when Simmons and Fitzsimmons were in that brain thing, like, all right, and after the season, like, all right, what was the point of that? They just so they could have a moment to be together. Really, they used that information to come down and take out what was it? The Watchtower? Not the Watchtower. Mm-hmm. He was still at the Watchtower, right?
Yeah.
They shut down the entire Watchtower with all that information. So it just wasn't a throwaway episode because they used that later on. You just had to wait for it, and I love that. I love the. I was watching Comics Explained, and we kind of see things a little the same way sometimes. That the slow build of a story is something I really appreciate, because if you just jump to something and I'm like, all right, what happened there? And like, well, you got to go back and go watch a bunch of interviews and see what the directors or writers were thinking, because they didn't really explain it in the show. We just kind of left there. But if you slow build it and bring me along with you, I have all these questions, and then they all get answered through. I'm like, okay, so now I see why they did this and then that. Anytime a show does that and does it well, like Agent Shield's done ever since the Winter Soldier, I'm always going to give it at least a 7. And then with the action and they had together and a lot of the dialogue they put together, of course it's an 8. Of course.
Very well put together. All of this very well put together and made sense. The story did run like that. Yeah, I'm still going to give it a 7. Possible 6.8.
Which one is it? Final answer.
6.9.
6.9.
6.9.
So it's a D.
It's a D.
There it is.
Okay then. If you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. If you love what you see, hit the like button. Did I say that wrong? I did.
Don't do it.
Go ahead.
Your
Yeah.
All right, first of all, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe down below. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that like button. Leave comments down in the section to join the conversation. Make sure y'all stay tuned right after this for the cosplay of the day. And until next time, we out. Deuces.
Yeah. We in the club, we partying. We in the club, we partying. Yeah. How much ice you got? I don't know.
Get it, Hollis, man.
I cannot miss like I am the ace. Electrocute you, then I leave you with aftershock. Getting angry, then I turn to Incredible Hulk. Bite and bog, chop it down like you one of them stars.